Disekt, and I'm Heks Bundy, Ontario representative. I'm right here with Firewalkers breaking down my track, Adolescence. Make sure you check that shit out. Gang.
My father was an alcoholic. He lost his job because he smoked and drank so much, and then he couldn't find another job. So he would break things at home. Things were bad enough when he was working, but when he lost his job, there were even more fights. There were many fights in my childhood and adolescence.
Keep going, don't stop running. They keep telling me don't want it. Who goes to it? Almost found a way. We keep going, don't stop running. They keep telling me don't want it. Who goes to it? Almost found a way.
Growing up inside the city, the shadow of death behind me. Where your homies do your grimy and the ones.
Growing up inside a city, the shadow of death behind me. Where your homies do you grimy and the ones you love are shiesty. It's a cold game, but ever since a kid I did my own thing. It's sad to see your family separate over cocaine. Mom's crying cause she ain't got no money to pay the rent. Barely making it, don't know how long I can take this shit. My brother always ran away. Safe to say I was alone until I got a little bit older and ran away from home. Started doing stupid shit, trying to earn a hood rep. Thought I'd make my brother proud by following his footsteps, but little did I know what I had got myself involved in. All the shit that cracked off didn't have any other option. It was real proper on the block with my partners, screaming fuck the police, there ain't no way that y'all can stop us. A whip rolled up with the window down, a brother hopped out with the pistol, let the whole clip out, it said. And then that's when the chorus goes on, you know? As far as where those verses came from on that first verse or whatever, you know, the lines, when I said growing up inside a city, the shadow of death behind me, where your homies do you grimy and the ones you love are shiesty. That's pretty much like, you know, everybody has a shadow of death behind them and shit if you're living a fucking little knucklehead life and shit like that, you know what I mean? And a lot of people encounter, you know, fucking homies that fucking do you dirty eventually. People that you love, people you show love to end up doing you shiesty and shit like that. So that's pretty much where that came from. You know, there's a lot of that shit going on in Ontario. And where I go, like, it's a cold game, but ever since a kid I did my own thing. It's sad to see your family separate over cocaine. You know, that could just go for any pretty much fucking family that's been broken up because of drugs. You know, not necessarily mine. My family was split up due to the fact that, you know, there was a lot of shit that my parents didn't agree on, you know, so they split up, you know what I mean? But I know there's kids in this city who have lost their fucking families due to drugs. So that's just, you know, for anybody to relate to. And then I go like, mama's crying cause she ain't got no money to pay the rent, barely making it, don't know how long I can take this shit. Like, and that's some real shit. I remember growing up as a kid, I used to watch my mom like stress over bills and shit, especially as a single mother. And, you know, I was too young to get a fucking job, and my brother was a knucklehead consistently, so we really didn't bring much to the table, but regardless, she got it through, you know? And then, like I said, like, my brother always ran away. Safe to say I was alone until I got a little bit older and ran away from home. Started doing stupid shit, trying to earn a hood rep. I thought I'd make my brother proud by following his footsteps. And as a kid, I always looked up to my older brother. You know, he's 6 years older than me, and I just always fucking followed his trails. I always did what he did. He liked tagging, I got into tagging. He liked certain type of music, I got into that certain type of music, you know what I mean? So that's pretty much what he did. As a little kid, I always wanted to impress him until I got his age, you know what I mean? And now it's just, I was a fucking stupid little kid. But that part, you know what I mean? Until, you know, like my brother, like, you know, until I ran away from home, started doing stupid shit, trying to earn a hood rep. Thought I'd make my brother proud by following his footsteps. But little did I know what I had got myself involved in. All the shit that cracked off, I didn't have any other option. Like, I spoke too soon when I was a kid. Like, I always wanted to be involved in some street shit, you know what I mean? I was a young kid, not even, you know, knowing what the fuck that life was about until I got involved in it and realized it was already too late to pull out. I'm already knees deep in this shit, you know? By then, I just rolled with the fucking punches and just took everything I got coming to me. And then, you know, like, that's, you know, typical fucking shit. Any little brother looking up to their older brother would fucking feel the same way. And then, you know, it was real proper on the block with my partner, screaming fucked up one time, ain't no way that y'all can stop us. A whip rolled up with the window down, a brother hopped out with the pistol, let the whole clip out. Like, you know, it was real proper when we were kids, you know what I mean? Everything was a fucking breeze in the park. We didn't have to worry about shit back then, you know what I mean? Everything was fucking cool, it was simple, you know what I'm saying? Everything was all good, and that's pretty much where that fucking verse came from. It was just all typical shit of me growing up in this city, the city of Ontario, my family, you know what I mean? And ain't nothing unique about my story. I'm sure a lot of other motherfucking kids out there can, relate to it. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man, for the first one and shit.
Keep going, don't stop running.
What?
They keep telling me don't want it. Close to it, almost found a way.
Yeah, and we gon' do it like this.
The beat, actually, most important part of the song is the beat. That beat was personally made for me by my personal producer. His name's Disekt, I-S-I-C-K, Disekt on the mix, whatever you want to call it. That's my producer. He's been with me since day one, since I first started rapping. He's done all of my beats on my tapes, and he's pretty much done all the recording on most of my tapes.
Is that old boy that I seen in the garage? You guys were posted up, or you went live one day?
Yeah. That's my boy.
That's him?
Yeah.
I want to link up with him because we got a producer's edition.
Oh, no doubt,
So,
no doubt. Yeah, he'll
yeah.
love to do that, bro. Like that's my fucking guy right there. He's the man behind all of my production. Like he did my first video. He does all my fucking tapes. He does everything for me, bro. Like, you know what I mean, out of the love, because we fuck with each other, and we're both from Solitaire Records. You know what I'm saying? It's a little movement we got going on. So yeah, Disekt's the one who made the beat, definitely.
Keep going,
Yeah.
don't stop running.
What?
They keep telling me don't want it. Close to it, almost found a way.
Yeah, and we gon' do it like this, yo.
Keep going, don't stop running. They keep telling me don't want it. Close to it, almost found a way.
The hook, actually the hook, if you listen to the track, it's part of the beat. It's like a chant. Like the lady's like, keep running, stop, or some shit like that. I don't really know exactly what she's saying, but I know when the homeboy made the beat, he actually included that into the song. So it wasn't really like, all I did throughout the chorus was just ride the beat, you know what I mean? Like add ad-libs and shit like that, just to make it sound. So when I heard the track and I heard the chorus, I'm like, all right, off the tops, I gotta make this shit about my fucking personal experiences, because I don't really have too many songs like that, So yeah, that's pretty much where the chorus came from and shit. I'm just writing the chorus and shit pretty much throughout the beat, and then that's it. But yeah, I was in my bedroom. I was my little ass fucking bedroom holding my son and shit, like a long ass, like about 4 years ago, and this shit's banging.
Things were bad enough when he was working, but when he lost his job, there were even more fights. There were many fights in my childhood and adolescence.
Keep going, don't stop running. They keep telling me don't want it. Close to it, almost found a way. They keep going, don't stop running. They keep telling me don't want it. Close to it, almost found a way.
Yo. Growing up inside the city, the shadow of death behind me. Where your homies do your grimy and the ones you love are shiesty. It's a cold game. Ever since a kid, I did my own thing. Sad to see your family separate over cocaine. Mama's crying cause we ain't got no money to pay the rent. Barely making it, don't know how long I can take this shit. My brother always ran away. Safe to say I was alone until I got a little bit older and ran away from home. Started doing stupid shit, trying to earn a hood rep. Thought I'd make my brother proud by following his footsteps.